and welcome to Kogi in Focus, your weekly review of happenings and developments in and around Kogi, Nigeria's confluent state. I'm Oluwatosin Osuji. In today's edition, Kogi State Government moves closer to settling outstanding civil servant salaries, inaugurates table payment. Ogun and Kogi State First Ladies launch environment-based green education initiative in Lokoja. We beam our searchlight on healthcare as medical experts tell us what we need to know about diabetes. These and more when we return. Don't go away. The Kogi State Government has inaugurated a committee to handle the over-the-table payment of salaries to verified state civil servants across the state. Governor Bello stressed the need to facilitate a better means of ensuring real staff get their outstanding salaries, ranging from 3 to 4 months from the just collected Paris Club refund for September. The exercise is expected to last for 3 weeks.
Top government officials, House Assembly members, and Labour Union executive members were present at the Government House Lokoja to witness the inauguration. Governor Bello described the over-the-table payment method as a definite means of putting an end to paying fake staff.
This lingering issue of salary being old, some people clearly not paid, and what have you, I want us to put an end to it once and for all. There has been this insinuation or whistleblowing that has been moving or going around that there are some NDAs or some top civil servants or even government officials, whether it is true or not, who has engaged in recruiting, staff or workers, by way of, in order to cover, certain alleged misappropriation. I want to assure you that if such exists, I trust and I believe the committee that we have put together now, that by the grace of God, we shall uncover such thing if it did exist.
The method agreed by Governor Bello and the labor unions includes the presentation of staff identity cards, appointments, and recent promotion letters. The Nigerian Labour Congress chairman, Eduka, described the move as a welcome development.
This is important upon all of us in Kogi State. I am happy you have seen it. That the time has come to stop the cry of the people who are outside here. They have not been cleared, they have been cleared, they are not yet on payroll, they are there on payroll. I sincerely want to thank you so much for that statement. The struggle that is left in our hand is for us to meet with you behind, fashion out the right up, see it from our own side, because our organs at the top will definitely be involved, so that we will use them to authorize the assessment of our form and good numbers. But today, I say His Excellency, I don't know. We are grateful.
Eduka also declared staff and pensioners as the first set to be attended to before persons whose names are on the pardon list.
For 2015 workers and any other one for now, you heard me well when I made my request to the governor. I did not join or meet West. I said those who were presented to office of the head of service should, which he has made recommendation on, should be approved by him. And that was what we spoke and requested. We didn't request anything beyond that. So for any other one, we'll be thinking subsequently how can look for a way to present the matter to His Excellency again.
Governor Bello told the newly inaugurated committee on table payment to discharge their duties diligently, speedily, and with the fear of God.
Following the commencement of the Kogi State table payment of all outstanding civil servant salaries, the Secretary to the State Government, Ayoade Folashade, embarked on an assessment tour of various pay points within the state capital, Lokoja. She warned officials against engaging in anything shady capable of derailing the exercise.
About a week ago, we paid 1 month, and today we're giving them checks for 2 months. And before you know it, in the next few weeks, we will also give them another 1 month. After this exercise, those that we visited their cases, like those that were the governor pardoned them for one case or the other, we are going to attend to them from 26th of November.
The benefiting workers express satisfaction with the way things have gone so far.
Very, very good compared to the previous process. Here you be screened and your check is at hand. I think it's a good development.
It was fine and okay. We have been expecting this. This is July, August.
It has been very, very smooth. No hassle.
The table salary payment involves the presentation of the staff identity card, letters of appointment, and recent promotion letters to qualify workers to collect their payments. Kogi State Governor Bello has told hundreds of Batch C Stream 1 NYSC members to perform their primary assignments with the right attitude. Governor Bello gave the charge during a ceremony in Asaya to mark the end of their 3-week mandatory orientation exercise.
It was a colorful display of dance and parades as the NYSC members of Batch C, Stream 1, celebrated the end of their 3-week sojourn at the Asaya orientation camp. The Commissioner of Youth and Sport and the State NYSC Coordinator commended Governor Bello for his regular attendance at NYSC events.
Your Excellency, sir, on behalf of NYSC staff and the entire corps members serving in Kogi State, I wish to deeply appreciate your immediate contributions for the welfare of corps members in Kogi State.
In the Federal Republic of Nigeria, I have not seen any governor that will always make himself available to corps members serving in the states like Alhaji Bello. Your Excellency, sir, I want to appreciate you.
Governor Bello promised the corps members a memorable and enjoyable stay.
So put on your thinking caps and get to work. Just remember that hard work is very important to success in life, but not as important as smart work. I am directing our MDAs to work our corps members and support them like my children. Our security agencies to protect them from me, and our hospitals to treat them. And I implore our citizens and communities to nourish and cherish them.
Governor Bello gave the corps members a parting farewell cash gift to support their interstate transportation. The Batch C Stream 1 began their 1-year compulsory service with the 3-week orientation exercise, which began on October 23rd.
The Kogi State government, in collaboration with the wife of the Ogun State Governor, Olufunsho Amosun, has launched an environment-based enlightenment initiative tagged Green Education for Youth in the state capital. At the launch in the Kogi State capital, Lokoja, the Ogun State Governor's wife described the initiative as a sure way of avoiding land degradation, pollution, and deforestation.
Inaugurate the new team of the Kogi State chapter of the Govt initiative to the glory of God, the benefit of mankind, and the empowerment of youth to sustain the environment.
Olufunsho Amosu says her action plan is aimed at creating awareness of environmental issues through sensitization and training on how to turn waste to wealth.
So we realized that it's all well and good to teach people about the essentials and necessities of protecting the environment. We, however, realized that ultimately everybody wants to put food on their table. We realized that if we explain to people that during the course of sustaining the environment, you can actually earn a living, then people would be more attentive. Govt Level 2 that is Green Empowerment for the Youth, which is level 2 of Govt, teaches you that there's so many ways that you can earn a living whilst you sustain the environment. So areas of recycling.
She promised to take her project across Nigeria.
Collaborating with fellow states across the Federation, starting here from Kogi State, means that if we have the ripple effect and other states key into this initiative, then we'll have youths collaborating across the Federation to sustain the environment from further degradation. We've seen the effects of winter time becoming summer, summer becoming winter. It's all the ripple effect of the global warming and climate change, which all the indicators are warning us about. We need to rise up as a nation, as a group, to fight against this.
The state coordinator told his members to display the required commitment to actualize the set goals.
Govt being established in the state is going to serve as a platform for young people who can finally get a role in environmental protection, have a say in protecting their environment, thus creating a better society and a future where it's greener, healthier, and better in Kogi State.
The host state governor's wife, Bello, says she's in full support of her Ogun State counterpart's plans and expressed delight at her bringing the initiative to Kogi State.
The green education for the youth is about environmental protection, and she is simply saying the youth especially should pay attention to our environment. It's not all about disposing waste. We should also look for a way or carve out a way of gaining or protecting our environment.
Top Kogi State government officials, including the Secretary to the State Government, the Commissioner for Environment, and Commissioner for Women Affairs, were present at the launch.
If you are just joining us, this is Kogi in Focus, a weekly review of stories that made headlines in and around Kogi State in the last 1 week. For your information, contributions, feedback, and advert placement, feel free to contact us through the phone numbers and social media handles displayed on your screen. Here's good news for our viewers who subscribe to Star Times. From December, you can watch Kogi in Focus on the Star Times platform on NTA Lokoja Channel 12. We'll keep you posted in the days ahead.
Nigeria's confluent state, the country's melting pot, where almost anything and everything can happen. From the governor to the farmer, from politics to entertainment, from the economy to sports and tourism. We've got you covered on these and a whole lot more on Kogi in Focus. Kogi in Focus, a weekly review of development in and around Kogi State. Stay abreast with what you need to know on Kogi in Focus on your channel of choice, Africa Independent Television. Kogi in Focus, reaching everywhere, informing everybody.
Kogi State Governor's wife, Rashida Bello, has empowered hundreds of youth graduates from various vocational training and skill acquisition centers across the state. During the graduation ceremony, Rashida Bello distributed sewing machines, laptops, printing machines, and other equipment related to their course of training. She encouraged them to take their businesses seriously and work hard at maximizing profits. The Kogi State government, through its local government area administrators, has taken free medical health care services to the flood victims of Kotonkarfi in Kogi local government area of the state. The lead doctor and administrator said the state government's willingness to provide increased access to free medical treatment despite the lead resources of the state cannot be overemphasized, especially in the areas hit by the recent flooding in the state.
The common illnesses that were found out is malaria, upper respiratory tract infections, diabetes, hypertension, and ulcer. That's what we have found to be predominant. However, we have enough drugs for as many people that are available. And even if this outreach is meant to last for the whole day, the drugs that we have come with, even if we cannot exhaust it, we are working together with the health department of the local government, and these drugs will be given to the catchment primary healthcare centers where these displaced persons are residing so that they can access these medications free of charge.
You could see relief, there are even psychological relief that somebody is attending to their health challenges and needs, and I think that is the basic responsibility of government. The government is doing what they ought to do. They are doing it very well.
The Executive Governor of Kogi State, Alhaji Haya Bello, came into being. His primary focus has been to provide for the needs, for the well-being, for the welfare of the citizens of Kogi State.
I want to thank the government of Kogi State. I want to thank the Ministry for Local Government and Chieftaincy Affairs. I want to thank the consultant that has been charged to come along with medical doctors and other medical personnel to come and carry out this exercise.
As a result of flood, because of the movements, you discover that in the camps, because of inadequacy of good water and other things, medical issues must come up. So we came up as administrators to complement the effort of our leader by providing pools resources together to get drugs and medicaments for the use of our people.
An elated Ohimegegu of Kotonkarfi, His Royal Majesty Abdulrazak Issa Koto, said bringing free medical care to his people is a welcome development.
To reflect back, they have actually lost all, including money, if we used to buy drugs. This come in handy. It's enough to come. And people to be gladdened by this medical Canada. So we sincerely want to thank you.
Beneficiaries were also happy.
I'm very happy of you people, and I thank the governor of the state, Bello, who ordered doctor to come and help us here.
The medicine when carry and come here, we thank God, because everybody know where, no money, we go buy medicine. Now he can give us medicine. We thank God, God go bless us.
We are very, very grateful, because some of us were in the village. We have no money to come and bring ourselves for this treatment. May God help this government.
We thank God for this help that the governors have for.
Thousands of persons from the Kogi and Kotonkarfi communities benefited from the outreach.
Nigeria's confluent state, the country's melting pot, where almost anything and everything can happen. From the governor to the farmer, from politics to entertainment, from the economy to sports and tourism. We've got you covered on these and a whole lot more on Kogi in Focus. Kogi in Focus, a weekly review of development in and around Kogi State. Stay abreast with what you need to know on Kogi in Focus on your channel of choice, Africa Independent Television. Kogi in Focus, reaching everywhere, informing everybody.
On keeping our body healthy, health professionals reacted to diabetes, effect and its treatment.
One of the major causes is excessive intake of alcohol. Number 2, intake of carbohydrates, food. To prevent it, eat low carbohydrate, take much of fruits, take much of vegetable, take much of protein, take much of things that can improve the production of insulin hormone in the pancreas. Then it will be prevented. I will not go straight to the government. I would like people to form non-governmental agencies to help in sensitizing the government, because the government may not know everything. Sensitizing the community, sensitizing the government. No. There will be a headway.
I think in Kogi State today, the most popular tea today that have been taken, that is being advised by the present government, the GYB administration. The GYB, I think we went for one health program. They were advising us on how to prepare tea with zogale. This tea with zobo. Ordinary zobo, you add a ginger, you sip it very well, you have a tea. So I think that's what we have been advised. So any diabetes patient should just control the food he ate, use the drug as been prescribed to him by a renowned doctor. Yeah, I think by the grace of God, you can be able to manage it. Not only the government, even an individual to go to hospital and ask to know his sugar level.
Government to give a proper medical attention to each hospital that, when they see such people, maybe they'll have their contacts, giving them free treatments, especially those that cannot afford the treatment.
With my little understanding, diabetes is caused by excess sugar in the body. And with some little findings, according to the doctors, it can also cause low sperm count. There are remedies to it. According to some people, they ask them to be eating much of protein, that is beans and the rest, with wheat.
Diabetes is a metabolic disorder that is characterized by excessive thirst, excessive hunger, sweating, and excessive urine. There are drugs that you take. Well, firstly, you will have to do the test and confirm, because you can't just say because maybe you are sweating, because you are passing excessive urine, you now conclude it's diabetes. Those are signs of other diseases too. So I'll advise that even if you don't have money to buy meat, you don't have money to buy fish, crayfish, there's crayfish of 100 naira, you add it to your food. Don't just cook rice like that. Don't just keep taking carbohydrates all the time. You try and add a little bit of protein food so that it will reduce the level of sugar intake.
And that's our package on Kogi in Focus this week. Join us same time, same station for a fresh 7-day review. And do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to get additional updates on development in Kogi State. Till I come your way again, I remain yours truly, Oluwatosin Osuji, asking you to go out there and continue doing to others what you want them to do to you. Have a great week.